I'm not going to go there. Hey guys, for those of you that don't know me, my name's Chris. I worked in Rialto for about 9.5 years, and I left.
Then he left us.
And then I went somewhere else. But Josh and I went to the academy together in '92, and I kind of met Josh there, and we became really good friends. Like Randy said, when I got there, Josh was probably the smallest guy in the group. But I tell you what, he carried the flag really good job. Some stories about Josh and I, because he and I used to joke around quite a bit. I used to live up in the high desert with Josh, and then I moved down the hill. But during the time that I was living up there, he and I became really close. We would carpool every day. We kind of worked the same shift together, and we would work the weekend shift if we were brand new. Went through our FTO program together, and had some good times on our days off. But one thing I learned about Josh is we started, meeting up together quite a bit. So we would meet up at a park or at the airport. We'd park on graveyard. We would do what everybody does. We'd crash out for a couple hours. So the prank that we had every night would be, hey, you know what? We would let the other guy crash out, and then we would slowly, kind of pull away and leave him there. And he and I, whoever woke up first, would go to Bob's Big Boy, and then it became Caro's. And then I would call him, and I'm like, hey, can you raise, Paul 331 or whatever the call sign was? This guy would be snoring, and he'd be like, hey, are we clear code? And yeah, you're clear code, but I'd already be a Caro, that he'd still be up at the airport. But Josh and I, we shared a lot of stories together, and everybody probably knows this story, and my wife's going to kill me. But I know I'm not going to share the story. But, so, Josh and I had a lot of trust, so I thought. But we, so one day we were at the park, and he told me a story about something that happened, and I was like, oh, dude, that's not that bad. Like, I'm going to tell you something, but it cannot leave this park. It stays right here. He's like, kid, I'll take you to the grave, man. Nobody ever heard it again. Done with, over with. I'm like, you're a solid guy. I trust this guy. Brought a carpool with him. I've known him a long time. This is my boy. He's not going to do me dirty. So I tell him the story, so I busted up laughing. And then I'm like, all right, man, that's it. Never going to hear it again. Zip, done. Throws away the key, does it all. We get done with our shift on graveyard. I get done getting dressed, undressed, dressed in the locker room.
Is this about Snowy?
Yes. Yeah. So as soon as I close my locker door, a couple guys come walking in laughing. They're like, no way. What? They're like, that did not happen. And I'm like, what? And this guy's like, dude, I cannot hold it a secret. I haven't touched it. And it got so bad. I'm not joking. This thing made it to Ontario PD when I started in Ontario. They knew the story before I even applied there. Yeah. So, but Josh and I had some great times together. We stayed friends for a long time. We kind of drifted apart when I went over to Ontario, and he stayed in Rialto. I recently retired a couple months ago, so it's going to give me some time to catch up on some lost memories. We came across each other during some training classes here and there, or we stop by the station and come by my office and say hi. So one of my best friends, a true friend, and we all have so many best friends, but we only have so many true friends. Thanks, Josh. Appreciate it. Love you.
Aww.